Hi, preschool friends. Miss Christine here to read you a story today. And this book is similar to the one I read you last week that was called Grow Happy. This one is called Grow Kind, and it has the same character in it. This book is written by Sage Foster Lasser. She's the author, so that means she wrote all the words. And it's illustrated by Christopher Lyles. That means he drew all of these great pictures that we're going to see. So let's get started. Look at the front of the story. It looks like she's watering some plants. If you remember, the Grow Happy was about her planting a garden. What do you think this story's about? I'm excited to find out. Let's get started. My name is Kiko. I grow kind. I will show you how, but first I have a question for you. Who helps you wake up in the morning? Who helps you wake up when you wake up in the morning? Did your mom or dad or maybe a sister or brother? Let's see what Kiko's going to do. This morning, Chico woke me up by licking my face. We went outside to check the garden. Look at her garden. It's got beautiful flowers and it looks like some vegetables growing. We saw peas and peaches, tomatoes and potatoes, radishes and roses, blackberries and broccoli, melons and marigolds, and so much more. It sounds like her garden is beautiful, and it sounds like she has yummy things to eat. I wanted to wake up Annie, but Mom and Dad stopped me. Be kind to Annie and let her rest, said Mom. Teenagers need a lot of sleep. Do some of your older brothers and sisters need to sleep longer? Yeah, sometimes we need more sleep, and that's okay. I really wanted to show Annie everything growing in the garden, but I played fetch with Chico outside and waited for her to wake up. Finally, Annie woke up. You're up, you're up. I grabbed Annie's hand and pulled her toward the garden. Beautiful, Annie said. I know you worked hard caring for your garden. Do you need help to harvest? Harvest means when you get ready to pick everything. Annie and I filled our arms with lots of yummy fruits and vegetables and some pretty flowers. I gave spinach, carrots, peppers, and broccoli to my dad because he likes to cook. Wonderful, he said. Thank you. It was so nice of her to give some stuff to her dad. The gift of veggies made my dad so happy, I wanted to share with other people too. Annie and I loaded up the wagon with food and flowers. Being kind to our friends and neighbors helps them feel good, I told Annie. And it helps you feel good too, said Annie. We pulled the heavy wagon down our street delivering delicious gifts. So what they're saying is giving stuff to people makes them happy, but it also makes you feel happy. Blackberries for Keisha, who loves sweet fruit. Soft ripe tomatoes for Miss Stevens, who has a hard time chewing. Peppers and corn for our next door neighbors, Matt and Mitch, who love to grill. Potatoes for Dr. Thompson, who makes fresh potato salad. Sunflowers for Mr. Carroll, who needs cheering up. When we got to Mr. Carroll's house, we slowly walked to the front door. I was nervous. One time he shouted at Chico for running into his yard. So it sounds like she was maybe a little scared of him, but maybe he just needed somebody to make him happy. But when Mr. Carroll opened the door, a smile lit up his face. Thank you both, he said. You're very kind. He gave Chico a gentle pat on his head. So just because he was having a bad day before doesn't mean he's a mean person. It sounded like he was just having maybe a bad day, and those sunflowers cheered him right up. The next day I packed a box full of fruits and vegetables to share with my teacher and friends at school. But on the drive to school, I saw someone standing on the corner. I asked my mom if we could stop. I opened up the box. What do you like to eat? I asked. Those peaches look delicious, she replied. I gave her some, and she waved as we said goodbye. So she just helped a stranger on the street who was hungry too. She was holding a sign that said hungry. During show and tell, I listened carefully to my friends. Ida brought her pet turtle. Dawn brought a jigsaw puzzle. Carmen brought her watercolor painting. So she's being kind by listening to her friends. When it was my turn, I said, I brought my garden. I gave everyone something to eat. It's show and tell and share. It made me feel so good to see everyone enjoying their fresh snacks. So she got to show her fruits and vegetables from her garden, talk about it, and share them. That was so kind of her. That night I took my journal to write about my day. I wrote about Mr. Carroll's smile, peaches for a hungry woman, my friends enjoying the garden's fruits, and Annie's helpful ways. Taking time to be kind to others makes everyone feel good. Growing a garden and sharing the harvest helped me grow kind. How do you grow kind? So think about that question for a minute. What do you do to be kind to other people? You can do lots of things. You can share. You can listen to them without interrupting. You can help them if they need help. You can do all kinds of kind things. Something I do that's kind is I hold the door open for people at the grocery store so they don't have to hold it open themselves. I let them go in. Or you can be kind by helping your brother or sister with something, or your mom. So have your mom, dad, a brother or sister, or somebody who can type it up. Have them type up a comment or show me a picture of something you do to be kind. See you next time, preschool friends.